Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode here on NRV Outdoors. Today we are back in my favorite little trout pond tucked deep in the mountains, and this pond has just recently thawed out with some heavy rain. This pond had about 1/4 of an inch of ice on it the last time I was here, and we weren't able to catch any fish out of it. And in today's video, as you can see, it's got a beautiful flow coming out of this creek to our left out into the main body of the pond, and it's thawed out and those fish should be biting. So in today's video, backed by popular demand, I'm here throwing around one of my #1 pond techniques that a lot of you guys have been asking about, and that is the water bobber technique. I get asked in almost every video what is the best way to fish those NRV baits in a pond, and this is by far the #1 option. And basically all this rig is one of our 1/32 ounce ball head jigs, and I've got that pink creek bug all rigged up, and I've got a split shot weight pinched about 6 inches above the line, and above that is our water bobber. And as you can see, I've got 2 bumper beads on either side to help that from breaking while it hits that weight. And up on the line here is 2 small bobber stoppers, and all that's for is to stop that float as it makes its way up, to be able to set that depth as you desire. You can slide those bobber stoppers up and down to maneuver that all throughout the pond, from the deepest holes all the way up to the most shallow holes. And just to demonstrate how I like to use this water bobber, all I do is I take this cork that's here in the middle and I'll pop it up, opening up that cavity, and then I'll drop it right into the water. I'll reel up close to that bobber and I'll just pull it underwater, filling that cavity full of water just like so. And then I'll just simply take that cork, press it back through, and as you can see, we've trapped that water inside, making this thing super heavy and just a perfect buoyancy so that you can bomb it out there on some super long casts, work it back to you, and that added weight will help you get way out into the middle of the pond. Let's not waste any time. Let's take that old pink creek bug. We're going to walk out here into the pond, do a little bit of fishing, and just see how many we can catch. All right, everyone. So we have fished the shallow portion of the pond. We've only had a couple bites, but as I've been standing up there fishing, I have noticed a couple of fish surface here along this creek side. And oftentimes what happens when you get heavy rain during the winter or the spring, those fish will head up into any creeks that enter into the pond, and they'll catch any food that may be being washed down. So I'm going to go on ahead, take our water bobber technique. I'm going to slide up through here, bomb out a few casts, and just see if we can get a couple fish to bite out of this creek. Fish on right there. There we go. It has been a very long while since our last bite. Worked our way up here into the creek. There we go. Beautiful fish. Angry. Absolutely flawless, everyone. What a beautiful fish. Check that one out. Calm down, calm down. Look at those colors. Oh, wow. Let's let him go. Make that exact same cast again. Immediately. Wow, we have found them. Way up here in the creek. Oh yeah, I see several in behind it there. Pushed up here in the creek, catching any food that's being washed down. Using that same water bobber technique. Heck yes, everyone. There we go. Another beauty. Check that fish out. Those colors are just phenomenal. Let him go. Heck yes. Alright, drop that exact same cast in there yet again. Just putting it right into those bubbles over there. Oh, there was a bite. Oh, missed him. Putting it right into that main current over there, and those fish are coming over and just smoking it for us, everyone. Flipping it just past them. Dropping it right into that seam. There we go. Another fish on back to back to back. We have found these fish tucked up in this creek. Get this little beauty unhooked here. There we go. Quick pop loose. Another gorgeous rainbow trout. Let's let him go. Take off. Alright, there we go, everyone. Heck yes. That water bobber's working just flawlessly for us. Although we don't necessarily need it, it's still working out just perfect. Flipping it over there, letting it wash down. Those trout just have to have it. Heck yes. Again, just dropping it right past where they are. Letting it fall into that current seam. Don't know how many fish are going to be in this school. We have been blessed so far. There's another. Oh, we spit it out. There we go. That fish bit that thing super hard. Just a little small fry. Oh, and a quick release right there. That's okay. That barbless hook let him go. Heck yes, everyone. That's pretty awesome. Right away. Well, we have got these fish just stacked up in the back of this creek. And it's just one after the other. So awesome, everyone. There we go. Another beauty in the net. Wow, these colors are just phenomenal. And these wintertime rainbow trout. There he goes. Back in there happy and healthy, everyone. Heck yeah. Alright, everyone. Several casts throwing around that water bobber. And as you can tell, we have cracked the top of that float right there. It's no longer holding any water, but that's okay. Now that we've got those fish found, we're going to go on ahead and hop into our small little float. This is ideal whenever those fish are up shallow in those ponds, or in this case, up close in the creek. We've got that same pink bug. Let's go ahead and bomb that out there. Just seen one rise right over there. They are just stacked in that little zone. I'm going to go ahead and make a nice long cast with that regular small float. And just let it go right on out through there and see if we can pick ourselves out a couple more to end out today's video. There we go, fish on. Switched up to that smaller float. Got a fish on just the first couple casts. There we go. I mean, another gorgeous wintertime rainbow trout. No super big ones, but those colors are just phenomenal, everyone. Wow. Another fish on right there. Another small rainbow. That's alright. These fish are super fun to catch, everyone. There we go, right into the net. This one may be the smallest so far. What a beauty, though. Heck yes, everyone. Let's let him swim on back out of the net here. Well, everyone, I think that's going to do it for today's awesome little video. Had a ton of fun out here at my favorite little pond doing some wintertime trout fishing, introducing you guys to one of my favorite techniques, being that water bobber technique. But if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to smash that like button. And as always, drop me a comment down below. Every comment really does help out the channel, and I do my best to respond to each and every one of them. If you'd like to get your hands on those creek bugs used to catch all of those fish in today's video, all you gotta do is click that very first link in the description. It'll take you straight to my website, and I will leave a link for these water bobbers for you guys to hop online and grab you some. I highly recommend, if you're fishing those lakes and ponds this winter, you get yourself some and you give them a try. But get out there if you can, everyone, and do yourself some fishing and have some fun. But most importantly, be safe and tight lines.